You are watching Duty Rhino, and this is the first leg vlog video. So here we are, and basically what we're doing here is you always start with a nice warm up on the main muscle that you're using. So obviously George here is doing some quads, and it's only like, what was it, like 30 kilos, something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's all we're doing, is trying to get a bit of blood in there, just trying to squeeze it. So that when we go on to the next exercise, which is stiff deads for Jordan, we can go straight into it and start building up the weight. Did you pyramid this?
Yeah, I'm not sure actually. I got pretty heavy onto it. I didn't want to go too heavy because when you do this, you push through your heels, and you obviously you can say if my knees start buckling, it's too heavy. I think I went, I don't know, about 4 or 5 reps. The best set I done.
Yeah,
around about that.
Yeah, the thing what I find with this is sometimes even if you're doing it right, even if you just use a bar, you can feel it in your hamstrings.
100%. You know if you're doing this right when you feel it through your body. Like you don't. As weird as it sounds, you don't feel anything like any negative pain. It's just Yeah,
that was good technique, man. Okay, so I was doing front squats. George was doing deadlifts on the first, but yeah, this is well and truly some ass to the grass stuff.
Yeah, good form.
Do you know what I mean?
Good form.
Really, what I'm always thinking about is just keep your elbows up. If your elbows are up, your chest is up. If your chest is up, your back's straight. That's all I think. Do you know what I mean? And then push, and then just push through the hips when you get to the top.
Heels down as well.
Elbows, push through with the hips. That's all I'm thinking. Then you're like, now
one more,
do it on.
One more, son.
Okay. And now this is where technique goes slightly. See, my elbows just start to dip, but I just bring it back.
Push beyond failure, though. That's how you grow.
Yeah. Okay, so now we've got conventional leg press.
I rate that leg press in this gym.
Yeah,
it's
same, absolutely. Now, before anyone says anything, the settings on my first set was wrong. I should have the seat closer to the plate at the front because obviously couldn't get quite as deep. But still, I mean, this was, I think, about 130 kilos. So really fucking pushing through. You can see it in my face, you know. Oh, dude, we did it with when we trained as a 3, me, you, and Saka. You were doing the treadmill, and I was spotting Saka, and his fucking right knee nearly hyperextended. We just looked at each other like, fuck. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my god, please don't fucking hyperextend your knee, because I think we'd just been talking about that video of that woman where she hyperextends her knees. 100%. That's like not one. That's not what you want to go for. But yeah, so yeah, just going nice and heavy on the leg press, and really pushing through. And as you can see, I think that we'd change the settings. Yeah, see, because you're going just past, what would it be, 90? So you're going to like, I don't know, at a rough guess, 80 degrees. Whereas I was probably at about 100, which you want to go just past. And that way you bring in your glutes as well. Which is probably why my glutes are in absolute fucking agony.
When I go heavy on it, I like to have my feet where they are there. Anything closer, I think I like going a little bit lighter.
Absolutely. And one thing, especially when I first started out, I had a tendency to push through the toes.
Yeah.
Which is not what you want to do.
No.
Yeah, you really just aim in here, just to push through the heels and drive through. But obviously, for fuck's sake, do not hyperextend your knees at the end. Just try and control it. So as you can see, there's still a slight bend in George's knees there, and that's a really important part.
Try and keep your hips down on there. So I was going to say that for the leg press, leg extension, as well. Like trying to keep your hips down. Because a lot of people, tend to lift up.
Yeah, absolutely. So this here is a drop set. So basically, George probably done what was probably about 130, 140 kilos, and then you just drop it down to 60, 70, 80, and just go for reps. It's just if anything, I mean, like, you're doing really heavy and your muscles are like, fucking hell, this is heavy. And then all of a sudden, it's like, what the fuck is this? There's no weight here. So then you could just break through a barrier because you think you're done. But actually, if you just keep lightening the weight, you can go on and on and on.
100%. It's a big mental thing as well, drop sets. You can push through a drop set, especially on leg day. You get for anything.
Absolutely. Now, this is a pretty sweet angle you got here. You can just see the grit and determination. Literally bite your teeth down and just go for it.
Arnie would be proud.
Yeah.
Arnie would be proud.
Yeah, and the big thing, right? The difference between a lot of people in the gym, right? You can see on my body, on my face, on my forehead, on my chest, sweat. You see so many people go in the gym and they leave and they haven't even sweated, and it's like, and you wonder why you're getting nowhere.
I hate to cut you off there, man. Right, this is a big thing, especially with the gym. Anyone lifting, right? In Planet Fitness, they've got a rule now: you cannot grunt in the gym.
Really?
Yeah, you can't. You know, you can't like when you go for your sets, mate. What is things turning into?
Yeah,
That
absolutely,
is a joke.
Absolutely. I mean, in some places it's like don't drop your weights, and I kind of get that with like structural, you know, whatever. But yeah, grunting. I mean, you've got to just release the aggression. Was it Sophie McKenna said like 30% extra power if you like scream?
I won't argue with that woman. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no, you'll see her at the Olympics, Sophie McKenna on shot put. But yeah, I mean, we've got no sound here, but I can assure you, is it's like, ah! Do you know what I mean? Bang, through, bang.
You got a 300 crew.
Yeah, man, you just got.
Yeah, I did go for this set.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's good workout.
Absolutely.
Really good workout.
Leg press is where it's at. I mean, drive through, and I mean, 9 times out of 10, your gym's going to have a leg press, and if you're not using it for legs, you know, I don't know really what you're doing.
What pushed me through that set though was the Superman soundtrack. Just
Superman, yeah. So what you can see here, okay, this isn't a replay of what we were doing earlier. This is actually leg extension at the end of the quads session. So basically, we start with a warm up on leg extension, then come back and do heavier leg extension to finish, because leg extension for quads, especially if you're squeezing it all the way through like Geordie's, is absolutely fucking quality. You squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, and that's the main difference. Like, you can just fire up weights really easily if you're really controlling it, nice and slow, and just nice squeeze all the way through.
Mind muscle connection, I can't stress enough, especially calves as well.
Yeah,
like I'll go slow on this. I won't do anything unless I feel the squeeze. Like, I could feel everything, just blood squirting in my calves.
Yeah, man.
It's a strange feeling, but
yeah,
you know you're doing it all right.
Absolutely, because you can feel. I mean, there's no footage of me doing calves, but I've literally felt like my fucking calves were gonna cramp up. Now I'm zooming in here because, as you can see, George rolling up onto his toes, and that's really important just to get that extra speed. And then here we are at the end. Look at him walking in the background, like absolutely effed. But yeah, so this is the overview. Okay, so warm up, light leg extensions for about 3 sets. We alternated the first exercise, so I did front squats, George did stiff legs, and you're looking at about 4 sets for that, going up and up in your weight, probably until you get to 3 to 5 reps. Would you say?
Around about that.
And then leg press for days, so literally 4 or 5 drop sets. Okay, so you're looking more at 10 sets. We'll just carry on, and you're just trying to get a nice weight, and then you drop it down.
It counts when it hurts.
Sets. Absolutely.
100%.
And that's, I think someone said that's when your set starts.
Yeah.
You know, and I couldn't agree more. And then we went back to what we started the warm up on, leg extensions. Was it about 4 sets on leg extensions?
Yep.
And that was really just like a finisher to really finish off the quads. And then on to calf raises just to get calves in, because I think
4 sets around that.
Yeah, and I think that's something that was drop sets as well, and it's something that I think a lot of people neglect. Like, I've got proper shit calves, but I do want to get them up, and it's something that you can pop in, you know, with a lot of exercise, with a lot of different, you know, you're doing arms, you can do a couple of sets of calves at the end. It's just one of those ones.
A lot of thing as well for cardio wise. I always do a lot of boxing, always on your toes.
Your toes, yeah, getting your calves in there that way. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, that was our leg workout. Now, obviously, George did a bit of stiff deads, so he got a bit of hamstrings in there. I personally, it was mainly a quads and calves workout. I'd go back, or we'd go back.
Well, like you say, we're gonna stick a structured plan together.
Yeah,
and then get on that.
Yeah, so it would be like quads and calves, and then layer hamstrings and calves. So I'm not saying this is a leg day workout and ignore your hamstrings. Jesus Christ, that's the worst thing you can do. So you go back and do hamstrings at a later date. But yeah, so this is the first leg day vlog. I hope you've enjoyed.
Hopefully more to come as well.
Yeah,
man.
Absolutely. It's a really cool format. The gym is nice and open, and we can get lots of footage, so it won't be impossible to bring lots of different workouts, lots of different exercises. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. So thanks guys, and bye bye for now.
Take care.